Hey, what's up? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy Tony. This is the 123rd episode of Tone's Take. And hey, do you guys remember this chick? This chick right here, Danielle Bergoli, whatever her name was, also known as the Cash Me Outside girl, and currently known as like bad, bad baby. BHAD. Is that how we spell bad now, children? Is this the new spelling? Bad baby, BHAB. Anyway, I don't know what she goes by now, but her career, what would you call that? Kind of skyrocketed after that whole line on the Dr. Phil show where she said, "Catch me outside." How about that? To the audience, who rightfully so was pretty much jeering her because she was like 13 years old, and pretty much treating her mom like crap and pretty much just being a terrible child in general. And now she's like worth over $1 million, which isn't really much, but she's only 15 and she didn't do anything to earn that. Well, move over because Dr. Phil decided to bring on another chick, and no, she's not gonna blow up like bad whatever her name is, Danielle Bergoli. But it just makes me think: is Dr. Phil like actually enabling these families now? I mean, this is a recent episode where basically this 15-year-old, her name is Nicolette. She's a Beverly Hills teen who says she's a princess, and she's furious that her mom has slashed her monthly allowance. Does anyone want to guess what this 15-year-old girl's monthly allowance is? Let's just start. Go ahead, start the bidding. How much money do you think she's making? Based on that woman's face, it's a lot. Yes, and let me just tell you, $5,000 allowance for a 15-year-old. Where in the world is this mother even getting this type of money from? So 15-year-old Nicolette appeared on Dr. Phil's show on Tuesday. She's lived a lavish California childhood. Her closet is full of Chanel and Gucci and Celine, whatever brand that is. I've never heard of Celine. She's got personal drivers, exercise trainers, and her own credit card with zero limit. Do I sound like that guy that talks about the lifestyles of the rich and famous? I hope so. So some months, apparently her credit card bills would be $10,000 according to her mother Nina. And guess what? The mom would just pay the bills. What does this mom actually do to be able to afford her daughter's lifestyle? She added, in the past year, I've probably given her $100,000. The mom can't even keep track anymore. Nina finally had initially given her daughter a $5,000 monthly allowance to cover her expenses. What kind of expenses does a 15-year-old have that requires $5,000 to cover? This is an epidemic of just destructive proportions. I mean, this is worse than anything, than any disease I could ever imagine. This, because not only is it affecting this girl, but then it affects like the livelihood of those around her and the livelihood of women, young boys seeing this and seeing this idiotic teen grow up and flaunt this excessive wealth. It just puts a bad taste in my mouth to see excess like this. I almost wish that, if Thanos were a real person, that he could snap his fingers and get rid of people like this chick in particular, and like the Danielle Bergolis. I mean, there's a whole bunch of just these young stars that somehow, because of their terrible, horrible attitude and the entitlement that they have somehow garnered a platform to just spew their hatred and their ignorance and their just it irks me to no end because they're famous and I'm not. And I'm the one that's actually talking truth. They're like little Kanye's running around just doing idiotic things. And I don't understand how people can allow this. And it's not really people. It's other teens, it's other children that have access to the internet that are seeing these things and allowing them to blow up. And it ends up on, all the social media sites. And it just needs to stop. I wish social media sites, I wish, the Snapchats and the Instagrams and the Twitters and the Facebooks, I wish they had people that were just mining all of their sites to find stupid, idiotic teens and preteens and young adults like this. Like, hey, let's talk about our guy, whatever his name was, Logan Paul, that they would just really hunker down and find the people like this that are posting stupid things that go world star and just delete all of them. And then instead of, the government going after, just websites like Backpage and Craigslist for the detrimental things that are done on those websites, go after the sites where children are just completely degrading what it means to be a human being. I wish that would happen so that we'd see less of these people propagate through mainstream media and things like that. And Dr. Phil, please find some real things to talk about. I don't care about this chick that has her $5,000 allowance reduced to $1,000 a month. $5,000 a month down to $1,000 a month. And she's complaining about that. Look, when I was 15 years old, I barely had a dime to my name, okay? She needs to actually, one of the comments, someone replied on Twitter, they said, send this girl to a third world country. Hell, even a second world country. No, you can ship her ass straight to Compton and have her learn what it really means to grow up and not have the type of privilege that she has. So again, I just wanted to talk about something that irked me, because when I'm looking for news, I find so many stupid things, and I'm like, I really want to talk about things that matter in the world. Well, this to me is a stupid thing, but it really does matter, because this culture just seems to be seeping into everyone's lives due to mainly social media, and it's just not good. It's not good because it teaches our children the wrong values, and then they're growing up with these values in their head, and it's just going to keep getting worse and worse. But that's all I've got to talk about today, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear from you, the people, the educated people, even though I do get a few idiots that comment. Like one person a few videos ago on my Kanye video said, well, Kanye's an idiot and he has millions of followers and you only have 123 on YouTube, so who's the real idiot? And to which I just responded to him, well, you're the real idiot, because your statement makes no sense and completely proves exactly what I'm talking about. The blind are following the blind, and this is just more of it. So that's all I've got for you all today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your love. Please like and subscribe and do all those things. I really don't care, actually. I just like to talk into a camera and then post it on YouTube and listen to myself as I go to sleep at night. So thank you all anyway for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace